As a Nigerian that lives in Nigeria, one of your greatest prayers should be that you should never be at the mercy of the Nigerian healthcare system, because it can always be negative or positive. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jane and you're welcome to my space. Please make sure to stick around, subscribe, like and leave a comment below. And we're going to talk about this Junior Pope's death and how he went on a boat ride without his life jacket and somehow the boat capsized. I'm going to start off with the producer. You're producing a movie and you know that to get to your location some risk has to be taken. Why didn't you provide life jackets for your crew, for your cast who are going to be taking the boat to the location? You as an individual, not about to play blames, because some of us do drive without wearing our seatbelts. We do not take safety measures for ourselves. One don't need to remind you of these things constantly. You're the one who is going on a boat cruise or a boat ride. You know what to do. You know that a life jacket is needed. When you got there and you knew that a life jacket was not presented to you, you shouldn't go on that ride. There are certain things as an individual, there are certain safety measures you put in place for yourself. How this, I'm not going to go to work, I'm not going to do this. You know, there's one thing about being disciplined. And from what most people have said, he is a guy that is very cautious of these things. What could have made him not to think about life jacket? Because you know why? A lot of times in Nigeria, I see people going on boat cruise, doing all their things, even in Lagos and all of that, on water, and they don't have their life jackets. And aside from that, there's this guy that came up talking about, oh, how he should have been wearing life jacket, blah blah blah, only for me to see the same person that is talking is not even wearing seat belts in the car that he is driving. Let it make sense to the people who were at the scene. When you know that you have brought him out, the next thing to do is CPR, at least first, right? Before the ambulance get there or before they start thinking of how to take him to the hospital. These things were not put in place. Boils down to the producer. You can't be doing things like that and not have first aid around. It is so important, a first aider around. I'm sure there was no healthcare practitioner in that environment as of the time. How can you be doing a shoot, taking people to a location, and you don't have means, or you did not provide healthcare? Any emergency can occur at any time, even in the bush, in the water, anywhere they are filming. The producer has so much questions to answer, because who even approved to produce the movie? Every actor is now a producer. Some of them don't know the certain things to put. All they know is just take cast to location and start filming. It's just a sad thing that this happened to a man that, you know, entertains us, a man full of life. Where do we even start from? Where does his wife, his kids, they're so young, just because of negligence, carelessness, nonchalant behavior. You, even on the boat ride, right, you're making a video. If you want to take your video, take your video. But all those things he was saying were also distracting the guy. Okay, they were distracting the guy that was sailing the boat. There are just so many things that could have been avoided. Why do Nigerian healthcare system find it so difficult to always have oxygen available? Why is oxygen never available in Nigerian healthcare system? Why is oxygen always an issue in the hospitals? Every hospital you go to, there's no oxygen. You know why this is hurting me? I feel like so many people have lost their lives at the mercy of the Nigerian healthcare. Because I just lost my staff. And why did I lose him? There was an emergency. Upon reaching the hospital, they said they can't accept him. You didn't give them any reason why you cannot admit him. Okay, even though you don't want to admit him, give him the adequate first aid that he needs and then refer him to another hospital that can take care of his situation. But no, you bring somebody into the hospital, they tell you no, they don't want to take the person, they can't attend to the person. Why are you running when you know you're not competent? The Nigerian government don't look into these things. What is the job of the Minister of Health? What's the job of the health sectors? The job is to make sure that all these things are functional and running. This should be a lesson to everybody. This should be a lesson to any movie producer, any production whatsoever. Always have a first aider on ground. Take the necessary safety measures. Stop trying to boycott things. Stop doing shortcuts. You don't want to get anything in case there's any emergency, anybody's health is at risk. It's none of your business as a producer. Come on, let it make sense. I feel like some things should not even be approved. Even that movie, they should cancel it. It's not coming out. In fact, it's not coming out. Except maybe they want to do for legacy sake. Who is the production manager? Who is the executive producer? Whoever the person is, the lady in charge or whatever, she should be brought in for questioning. Money cannot buy life. It's just a sad thing that this happened to Junior Pope. I hope that God gives them the heart and the strength to bear this great loss. I'm just tired. Let me just tell you, this year alone, I've lost like 5 people or 6 people this year alone. 6 people that I know on a personal level. So just know that it's not easy. Like when I saw the death news, I was like, God, let this thing just be a lie, because I'm not about to handle this. I was so restless. When the AGM president came out and said, oh, he's alive, he's being taken care of at the hospital, I felt peace, I felt relieved. But only for him to come out and announce that they've lost him, that was very, like, the excitement was so short-lived that I didn't know how to feel. You understand? I woke up the next morning just to see that. I'm like, nah, it's not doing it for me. My emotions are just a bit all over the place, because how people have just been dying like fowl in recent times around me is what I don't understand. Like, the death news is just too much. Okay, I don't even know where to start. See you in the next one.